The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And he has been fouled there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to
be. Big chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Van Dijk gathers from the goal kick. Threads one in. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Not the most convincing of passes. And they can counter here. That's a little off target. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Fernandes. Looking to play him in, and he's picked it up out wide. Raul. Hazard, and the counter is on. Now it's Mbappe. Hazard. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And here's Mbappe. Well, that looks a decent ball. Can he finish? Oh, that's a fine interception. Fernandez. Neither side yet able to find the net. He's picked his way through. Oh, sweet feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Beckenbauer. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Hernandez. Hernandez gets flagged offside. Azar. Beckham. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Messi tries to pass it through. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And now the breakaway. Hazard. Rodri. Manchester United finding their passes. Mbappe. Bardacci deals with that comfortably. Oh, super ball. Chance! Oh, it's hit the post. Lofted in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Spread out to the left. Guardiola.
Manchester United are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. Chance here to counter. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Raul, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Alexander-Arnold.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Knocks it into space. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And this is Hazard.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. And that is as far as they're going to go.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. And that has been clubbed away. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Please
after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. Here we go again.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
He can get that clear. Manchester United ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Oh, well played. Raul. Oh, good spread. Liverpool upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Scholes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Hazard. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Mbappe. And this is Hazard. Hazard with the delivery. Over to the left.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Camavinga. Back in possession and ready to go again. He's having a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Might be danger here. And he shoots! And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. And the shot! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
On the field, number 15.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Coming on the field is number 22.
It's a mighty effort! Harmlessly behind.
Substitutions taking place.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Hazard. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. He's in plenty of space here, and he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bardacci gets across to intercept that. And here's Hazard. Guardiola. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shot a goal! And now they can clear their lines.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. 75 minutes played. Hazard.
Manchester United clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And it's Camavinga. And he's chosen to go back.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Searching pass he's played there.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cleared away. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
And this is Ronaldo. Beckham. Cristiano Ronaldo. And a chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, that's a great chance from a really swashbuckling run. His manager will be wanting more of that.
Number 9, Hazard. Number 12, Alexander-Arnold. Coming on the field, number 20, Raphael Leao. number 14.
Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Messi might just make this. Now it's Messi, and he welcomes it in. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Camavinga, looking for the run. Look at the space here. Oh, he's burst through. And the shot! It's bounced back off the post. And time is up. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of
Hello,
a match that
everybody,
will
and
really
welcome
get the
to
juices
today's
flowing.
match.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Big chance! And he's in on goal. Chance for a shot! In he goes again. Van der Ven gets rid without sophistication.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Looking for options for movement. Well read, nice interception. Gives it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Thuram. Great chance! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So, a breakthrough already. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Sucic. Akanji. And here's Thuram. Solanke. Bissouma. And he's intervened well there. This looks promising. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, he's hit it long, but astray.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. João Palhinha. Knocks it into space. Palhinha cuts it out. Now then, the ball's come loose. And reclaimed it in a trice. What a throw in. Oh, can he get onto this? Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Aimed beyond the defence. Spread neatly. And it's Bissouma. Great vision. DiMarco.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, he's been caught. Can he finish? It's hit the upright. He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Tries a shot! He's scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Things starting to look very comfortable. Well, with... Oh, what a climb! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Madison. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, that's well spotted. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for the run.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Romero gets it away. And here's DiMarco. He's shifting through the gears here. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Takes a shot. And they're back on the ball again. Oh, there's a probing ball. Bissouma. The referee's awarded a free kick. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Pedro Porro getting this one clear. Now it's Martinez.
Madison, a lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Thuram gets flagged offside. The pass has gone astray. DiMarco, the most accurate pass. Oh, that's a key interception. DiMarco. Bastoni. And that's going right the way across. And it's Denzel Dumfries. And the half-time whistle goes. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Staff room immediately.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
That is good alertness. And Inter now could counter-attack. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. And here's Thuram. And he has been fouled there. And that's going to be a booking. DiMarco taking charge of the dead ball. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Bastoni. Martinez. To Barella. DiMarco. He's picked his way through. The cross. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Pity that because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Bisek.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Çalhanoğlu.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Bissouma. And it's Bissouma. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Back towards the middle. Almost an hour gone. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. And it's Barella. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he get on the end of this? And he's onside. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Corner number 2 then. He can get that clear. Inter Milan, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Solanke ploughing through the middle. Takes aim and he gets big! It's in! He watched it all the way and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
After 67 minutes
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Barella. Martinez. Well, that looks a decent ball. It's a promising position, and he's managed to get free. Pings in, he rises!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That could spell trouble.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Sucic, he can run onto that. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, shooting chance!
Loose.
And a chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Inter certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
DiMarco. Into the last quarter of an hour. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Martinez! Defending of the desperate variety. He's fizzed it forward. Foot in. Dumfries. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Barella. Now it's Dumfries. Palinha producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Distributed tidily. Barella. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Threads one in, and the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 10, James Madison. Number 20, Mohamed
Bastoni.
Kudus. Number
Akanji,
37,
played out to the right.
Number
Tries to pass it
13,
through. Nicely intercepted.
Coming on the field, number
Inter
29,
nearly finished it off
Salah.
there, but now it's a case of
Number
waiting for the
21,
whistle.
Kulusevski. Number 7,
Now it's Simons.
Simons.
Oh, super ball.
Number
There's the shot! Sticks it away! They have stolen level at the last! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can...
And Solanke! And that has fair fizzed.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Danso is there and he can pick it up. And here's Kolomwani. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's made its way to him. Look at the space here. And the finish! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to...
So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players.
Shapes to shoot! They've got to be quick to... Oh, what has happened here? He slings it in. Up he goes! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
Chelsea are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, this looks sharp. Tries to play it through. James looking to run onto it. That has been knocked clear. Caught offside that time. Chelsea looking to pass their way through. Casemiro. Menu. Bruno Fernandes. Great vision. That's been slipped through. It could be in here. Oh, look at the... And a chance! Deftly away. And it's Menu. Well, that looks a decent ball. Hangs one. Chance! And it's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Number 13.
And yes, it's him again. So that's 2 now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Chelsea have got it back and they'll have a shot at goal! It's in! Back within 1! They have them in their sights again! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now,
and the shot! Danger averted for now. Threads one in.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Caicedo. Front-footed pressing going on here. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, that's a key interception. Has a look and place it forward. Now it's Palmer. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Nice physical challenge. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. It's gone for a throw-in. Almost half an hour in now. Colwell kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Caicedo. Now it's Palmer. Diogo Dalot making good progress on the right-hand side. And he's had it nicked away. Cucurella knocks it into space. And he's picked it up out wide. He's picked his way through. Oh, important interception. Played towards the front line. And now the breakaway. Engages and forces him off the ball. Can he get on the end of this? It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's João Pedro. Well timed, excellent interception. Casemiro. James, given the lift of his goal. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Nice interception, well timed.
Šeško really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Menu. It's a really well-measured ball. He's in plenty of space here. Matheus Cunha looking to go deep. And it's claimed by the keeper. James. This looks promising. He's beaten the last man. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And he's gone looking for safety. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. James. João Pedro. He's on it, can he get away? Tries to pass it through. Great ball, and he's in here. Shoots! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And here's Palmer. And there's the end of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Manchester United head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. Here we go again. Cucurella. Casemiro. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Well read, and the danger is averted. João Pedro. Bino Gittins. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's João Pedro. That is very well defended. Bruno Fernandes. Palmer. And he was alert to it. Look at the space here. Flat. Gets his head on it! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Palmer. Palmer, he's got away. Palmer puts a cross in. Oh, that's a fine interception. Šeško.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the cross comes in. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Colwell gets it clear. Palmer. Cucurella. Caicedo. No, that's been intercepted. That's going up front in a hurry.
This match was 71,550.
Oh, that's well spotted. Matheus Cunha. Lavia has created one goal already. Looking for options for movement.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's in a great position here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Šeško. Played out to the right.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking for the run.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Punched away. Bruno Fernandes. Now this could be a chance. He's found a way through. Chance, surely! He's got a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Number 30.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number
We have
2.
got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 37.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Coming on the field. Number 3.
Lindelöf really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Nathan Mount. Substitutions taking
That
place.
is good alertness. That looks a good ball through. And he's in on Sesko! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Sesko.
As if three weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Manchester United grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, that's superb. Goes for a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. João Pedro, and it's Fernandes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's been cut out, well played. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, nicely intercepted. Cucurella. And Garnacho. Lavia. Ball's played through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nicely weighted ball. And it's made its way to him. He's shifting, chance for a shot! He has done it! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
It's become a case of men against boys. Garnacho is onto this. Can he get it through? Pedro Neto. So that's it. It is all over. Manchester United pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's David Neres. Tries to pass it through. He's in a great position here. Real chance! Aimed beyond the defence. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries and his willingness to get back and cover. All qualities I really like. And then there's a whole array of flair.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Buongiorno gets good distance on it. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? De Bruyne. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And that could set him on his way. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Now it's Lukaku.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, perfectly measured. Lukaku! It's in! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And here's Bellingham. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Spread it left.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Juan. Vinicius Junior nicked it back promptly. Knocks it into space. Can he latch on to this? And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
McTominay, and he's forced to go back.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. McTominay. Di Lorenzo. Now it's De Bruyne. Goulet. Time and again they are repelled. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Madrid finding their passes, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Cleared without complication. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
He's going for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Valverde. Goulet. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That's an imaginative pass. Traumeni. And that is a little undercooked. And the first 45 minutes are up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And the through ball. Neres receives it in a good position here. Big chance! And yes, it's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Simplicity itself.
That's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Tchouaméni, Eder Militao, and it's Valverde. Tchouaméni, and that is expertly dealt with. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Out towards the flank. Chance here to counter. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Valverde. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Shoots! It's fallen kindly here. He's got away with one there.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, you'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
So we've reached the hour mark. McTominay. Nicely intercepted. Tchouaméni. Now it's Mbappe. Great ball if he can get there.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Arda Güler. Oh, this looks sharp. McTominay. So what can they make of this? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
That has been cut short. He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now. He'll try to keep this alive. Ramani gets it away. That's a lovely, neat pass. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Bellingham. Lobotka gets rid without sophistication. And claimed it back swiftly. Tchouaméni. And here's Mbappe. And here's Güler.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Schwan. Now That's De Bruyne. Looking to play him in. Good ball, good take. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lukaku. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And now they can spring out of defence. Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Played into space. And here's De Bruyne. That's really nicely played. And a chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
You could tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
Yeah, can they get him away? Oh, well played, well played. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Politano. De Bruyne puts his foot on the gas. Now it's Lukaku. Spinazzola. Now it's Lukaku. Chouameni. And Gula, Camavinga.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Spinazzola.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's making a real surge on the left. It's not an especially good pass, that. Time added on. And that's that. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything.